So, today we're tackling a topic that literally everyone who has ever looked for a job can intimately relate to. You know that universal stomach-dropping feeling of dread when you open a fresh document, you're staring at a completely blank page, and you're trying to magically summon the perfect action verbs out of thin air? It is exhausting. You know you need to build or update your resume, draft a compelling cover letter, or maybe figure out how to pivot into a totally new industry, but the words just will not come. Well, what if you never had to start from absolute scratch ever again? Today, we are looking at how artificial intelligence has fundamentally shifted the entire job hunt with a massive focus on how it revolutionizes resume creation. We're going to explore how learning the ethics of AI and how to actually use these tools effectively can genuinely improve not just your immediate job search, but your long-term career growth. Basically, we're positioning AI as the ultimate cure for that dreaded blank page and your ultimate career co-pilot.
Let's kick things off with a golden rule straight from our source material. Use AI to accelerate learning and execution, but keep humans responsible for decisions, accuracy, and integrity. This perfectly sets the mindset for everything we're about to cover. The main takeaway here is that you absolutely must treat AI as an assistant. It's there to strengthen your thinking and your productivity. It is not, I repeat, not a replacement for your judgment, your unique skills, or your honesty. Adopting that mindset is exactly what will help you unlock the incredible benefits of AI without undermining your own personal growth or losing employers' trust.
So here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with number 1, the career assistant. Number 2, AI-powered resume creation, which is really the core of our strategy today. Then we'll hit number 3, beyond the resume, number 4, ethical guardrails, and number 5, the human advantage. Let's dive right in.
First up, Section 1, the career assistant.
Think about it like this. When you're job hunting, you are essentially acting as a one-person marketing agency, research firm, and project manager all rolled into one. It's a massive administrative load, right? Well, AI steps in here to help manage that load through amplification rather than dependency. And our sources are incredibly clear on making this distinction. Look, employers still heavily value your domain knowledge, your communication style, and your critical thinking. If you fall into dependency, meaning you're letting the AI completely replace your judgment and your skills, you instantly lose what makes you an attractive candidate in the first place. So your goal is strictly amplification. You want to use the AI to amplify those existing skills, to help organize your thoughts way faster, and to communicate your expertise more effectively. Basically, you are the pilot, the AI is just your co-pilot.
Moving on to Section 2, and this is the big one, AI-powered resume creation.
Resume creation is where the friction of the job hunt is usually at its absolute highest. But it's also where AI provides the most immediate, practical relief. Let's walk through exactly how to execute this. Step 1, identify transferable skills. A lot of times, we're just too close to our own work history to see how it translates to a new role. You can actually feed an AI your past experience and ask it to extract the specific transferable skills that are relevant to a new field. Step 2 is an absolute game changer, tailoring. Instead of spending hours meticulously tweaking a document by hand, you give the AI your master resume alongside the target job description. You ask it to highlight the exact overlaps between your background and what the employer needs and have it suggest which of your projects to feature most prominently. Then, Step 3, polish and verify. We all struggle to make our bullet points sound punchy and impactful. You can just give AI a rough, brain dump note like, "I managed a team of 5 and we sold more," and ask it to polish that into tight business writing. It might kick back something like, "Spearheaded a 5-person team to increase Q3 revenue by 15%. But remember the second half of Step 3. Actually, scratch that. Underline the second half. Always verify. You absolutely must ensure that the shiny, polished version still accurately reflects what you genuinely did.
When you look at the two approaches side by side, the contrast is stark. The old way, sitting there, staring at a crumpled blank page, totally overwhelmed by the monumental task of condensing 10 years of complex experience into a single page. But the new AI-amplified workflow is completely different. You're rapidly organizing your ideas, pulling out those key transferable skills instantly, and using this intelligent sounding board to polish your rough drafts. It completely removes the awful bottleneck of formatting and phrasing. And that frees you up to focus on the actual strategic part of your resume, making sure the overall narrative powerfully reflects your unique career journey.
All right, Section 3, beyond the resume.
So the job hunt obviously doesn't stop once the resume is done, and AI can handle the heavy lifting across your entire prep strategy. It can draft cover letters utilizing that exact same tailoring technique we just talked about. It can optimize your LinkedIn summary to strike that perfect balance between professional and approachable. It can even summarize recent news articles about target companies right before you walk into a big meeting. But honestly, the ultimate hack here is practicing interviews. Try giving the AI a prompt like, act as the hiring manager for this specific job description and ask me 3 behavioral questions. It creates this incredible, interactive, low-stakes environment where you can practice your answers out loud before the real thing. It can even help you organize your follow-up emails when you're juggling multiple opportunities at once.
And if you happen to be transitioning careers entirely, this next point is huge. Career pivoters face a really steep uphill climb, right? Well, our sources highlight that AI is a phenomenal tool here. If you're learning a brand new field, AI is brilliant at taking difficult concepts and explaining them in plain, simple language. You can use it to create a structured learning roadmap. Literally just ask it to build a step-by-step curriculum for the exact role you're aiming for. Need to prove you actually have those new skills? Have the AI generate realistic portfolio project ideas that will legitimately impress hiring managers in that new industry.
Which brings us to Section 4, Ethical Guardrails for AI.
Now, this is the line you simply must not cross. On one side, we have transparent collaboration. This is using AI to polish a resume, organize your messy ideas, or practice interview questions. That is generally totally fine. You're just collaborating with a highly advanced tool. But then, on the other side, we have misleading fabrication. Our sources explicitly warn against claiming AI-generated work as entirely your own unassisted expertise, or far worse, fabricating experience out of thin air. AI can generate some incredibly convincing text and invent whole job histories that sound perfectly plausible. But look, if you put inaccurate, fabricated claims on your applications or in your portfolio, you are eventually going to be found out. And when that happens, you severely and permanently damage your reputation and your future opportunities. Remember, the AI is a writing assistant. It is not a time machine giving you 5 years of coding experience you don't actually have. And here's another non-negotiable warning regarding your safety. Protect private information. When you're feeding data to an AI to tailor your resume or prep for a big interview, do not, under any circumstances, upload sensitive personal data or confidential company documents from your past employers. Because once that information is dumped into a public system, you completely lose control of it. So keep company secrets out of your prompts, period.
Finally, for this section, burn this phrase into your brain. AI can make mistakes confidently. This is what the tech world refers to as hallucinations. AI tools are fundamentally designed to sound highly authoritative, even when they are totally, completely wrong. And because of this, you absolutely must rigorously verify its outputs. If you ask an AI for job market trends or average salary data so you can negotiate an offer, or facts about a company's recent merger, fact-check it. Never blindly rely on AI-generated data for critical career decisions without verifying it first through a secondary, trusted, human-vetted source.
And finally, Section 5, your human advantage. So if AI can do all this organizing, drafting, tailoring resumes, and researching, where does that actually leave you? Well, it leaves you as the hero of the story. The skills that become overwhelmingly more valuable in the age of AI are the fundamentally human ones. When literally every candidate has access to an AI that can write a perfectly grammatically correct cover letter, the differentiator is no longer basic writing ability. The new differentiator becomes your critical thinking. It's your complex problem-solving abilities. It's your creativity, your emotional intelligence, your adaptability. AI doesn't have empathy. It doesn't understand the nuanced emotional dynamics of managing a tricky team. It can't read a room during an interview or adapt on the fly to a weird question using gut intuition. The people who combine basic AI literacy with these deep, core human strengths are the ones who are going to absolutely win in today's job market.
Which leaves us with this final, incredibly vital question to ponder. We've seen today that AI can absolutely help you write the perfect, expertly tailored resume. It can conquer the blank page, organize your chaotic thoughts, and get you the interview. But can it bring your unique human spark, your genuine enthusiasm, and your real lived experience into that interview room? No, only you can do that. Your job is to use this new AI sidekick to handle the tedious heavy lifting, maintaining your absolute integrity every single step of the way, so that when you finally sit down in front of that hiring manager, you are totally free to shine as your authentic human self. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today, and hey, good luck out there.